Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Just give me a second here while we ping the Discord. Cool. So, welcome to the first live stream in quite a while, everyone. Welcome back. We have some stream fixing to do today. Coco Cam is also here. You'll be pleased to see. Again, like last time, I'll leave it on until she moves, which she might do at some point, but she is there for your enjoyment. But we'll just hang out here, enjoy some wonderful views of downtown Yoakley. I guess downtown Benedict, really, isn't it? And then we'll wait for some people to arrive. Jay Stokes, Muji, Gen X, Mike, Sapphire, Marco, TC, Bullheaded, Brassack. Happy Friday to you all, guys. How are you all? Hope you're looking forward to a weekend, I imagine. New skyscrapers settled into the downtown quite nicely, didn't they? Did anyone pick up the content creator packs? Supply chains and skyscrapers? Anyone get them? Grenaja, Lincoln, Cities Skylines interchanges. Welcome, guys. Nice to see you all. I live in Yoakley, but not in Soggy Bottoms. From today, you will want to live there. We're going to fix it. We're going to fix it today. Hey, Star Stuff, nice to see you. How are you? Oh my god, an egg streamer now. It's been a while, right? It's been a hot minute. Thank you for turning up still. Appreciate it. Yes, and Coco Cam is here as well. And for those watching the VOD back, I'll timestamp the start of the build for you down below. But yes, very much enjoying Yoakley at the minute, especially with the recent port additions that have gone in. There's some rather nice sight lines available, which I really enjoy seeing. It's been a challenging build at times, Yoakley, with pure vanilla, but interchanges and whatnot are coming together. There you go, speaking of Cities Skylines interchanges, right? That's probably the best one I've ever made. Wonderful. But today, everyone, we're heading to the Great Floodplains, which have been a problem for years. So, finally going to fix this today. We're going to have to tear out a pretty enormous amount of infrastructure. Unlikely terraform to fix this. It's been running for several hours now with the new water simulation that was brought in Bridges and Ports. And it's not fixing, so we're going to have to do this manually. Which is quite a shame, to be honest. That's a really nice bit of the city. But I think with the new supply chains commercial buildings we just got, it might actually be kind of a good time to rebuild a strip mall. Using that big... I think M-Dog in the Discord posted a picture of it. It's kind of a building in Phoenix, or at least an American sort of chain. Like a hunting store. Do we have any Americans here? It's this one. The sporting goods store looks like a real life American building, but I can't remember the name of it now. I'm sure chat will know. I got them, but I'm stuck for inspo and starting a city. Google Earth, Tom. Google Earth, mate. If you ever get to that point, it's time for Google Maps, you know. Look at an interchange, a highway exit. Pick up a grid. Go from there. Or if you like an inspiration, it could also be the perfect time for a build along, maybe. So you could, well, not a build along, just kind of a recreation. So maybe go recreate Gibraltar. Gibraltar could be good. I've been wanting to do that for a while. Delete these tiny little props here. That's most of it taken care of there. I'm probably going to lose all you guys as well. I'm so sorry. I did like this neighborhood. But Maniac Mania has been a member for 44 months. What the hell, Maniac? That's insane, mate. Thank you so much for that. And good morning, afternoon, and evening to you as well. Crazy, mate. Thank you so much for 44 months. you must be one of the longest members, I think. At 44. Can't be too many that are higher than that. DJ, maybe. DJ could be. Yeah. not untick the trees, that's why it's not doing it. Cool. Let's do a big deforest here. Likely reclaim some frames around this bit of the map as well, removing quite a few of the trees. North Carolina. Gibraltar sounds like a fun project, it would be. And the Maniac Mania with a $20 US super chat. Mate, what are you doing? You're insane, Maniac. Thanks so much for the $20, mate. You have a great day and night as well. Beautiful human being, a fantastic character. Thank you so much for that. Insanely generous. Okay, and probably this block as well is going to have to go. So I think I'm just going to... I don't know whether to kind of open up the river a bit here. And basically just make it a bit wider. Soften the banks if you like. Or just to leave it as floodplains. And then we'll bring tree barriers in and whatnot to kind of demarcate where the river maybe bursts sometimes against the slightly elevated residential. Let me know in the live chat, what would you guys do here? Terraform the terrain back higher than the water so we can rebuild the suburb essentially as it was? Or leave it as a floodplain? What should we do? Got 69 people which is here. Nice, thanks guys, thanks for turning up. Great idea, thanks. Let us know if you get on with it, Tom. Post in the Discord. For a second channel you can call it Poached Egg. For non-Cities Skylines content. Could do. There's many different egg varieties, isn't there? Fried. Raw. Raw egg would be a good name for a channel. I imagine that's probably taken there. We need the Yoakley Army Corps of Engineers, yeah. Terraform. Okay. Let's actually have a look at the layers around here. Yeah, quite a bit of this strip mall's also underwater as well, isn't it? So this is where I was thinking we'll place that sporting goods store. All of this, the road's going to have to come out as well. It's going to be quite the stream, this, everyone. Pretty major, big renovation, this. Remember, we use quite a few signature buildings in this as well, so let's not forget to put those back. This area mostly seems fine. There's a little bit here, isn't there? Yeah, I'm just going to tear it out. Let's do it while we're here. And all this as well has to go. Cool. So, should be able to leave most of the props and stuff down here. I'll probably just rebuild the little basketball court we had. Just at a higher elevation. All the roads are flooded as well. So, that's got to go. Yeah, I'll leave all them textures down. It's even flooded back here as well, isn't it? Holy crap, yeah, it is really bad here. Okay, yeah, all this has got to go then. All that has to go. And that as well. Cool. That gives us total isolation of the flood now, I think, doesn't it? There's nothing stopping us here. Flood is a risk if they change something in the sim. Flood may get worse. It could do. That wouldn't be out of the ordinary for CS2, would it? Okay, so this layer here. Will take up this new flooded space, which is where we'll put that signature building. That's a little bit bigger. Show me those little buildings. So I'm not bothered about the little bump against the road, we won't notice that. And you go as well. Yeah. So it's literally one contour line's worth of water, isn't it? Which is like the most irritating of any flood, I think, isn't it? Like the idea of floodplain with greenbelt, not so much if it floods. Yeah. Wouldn't widening the river or deepening an area solve the issue? You think it would, but CS2 water doesn't really behave like liquid still, even after the update. It's not like CS1's water. We could widen it, but it will just fill with water again. It's not like it'll equalize, you know? It just kind of refills from that 3D. So it's very hard to explain CS2 water. So this level here will cure the flood. It is a very narrow river, isn't it? It stays narrow all the way down here, though. It's not like that's unusual for these waterways. I think I do just want what we had here. Maybe do you want to leave a little bit of floodplain? Should we terraform the river a touch, just so like maybe it widens near the plain? Should we try that? I'm just going to save this, because if we ruin the water here, it might not actually be fixable. So let's save before we do any really serious river work. Hey, no miss. How are you, mate? Fireplace Gaming. I'm good. How are you? Yeah, we could create an inlet. Yeah, I guess that's kind of what I want to do, isn't it? It's urban renewal is giving 50s, 60s in-state permanent dominant vibes. Is that a good thing? I don't know. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Just like a little bow where we can soften the banks a touch. How does this behave if we do this? Strangely. Of course. I don't really want to let the simulation run because the city's massively crippled at the minute with those arterials taken out. And then I could make a bit of a park greenbelt around this. Bit of a wider feature. Maybe some different flows as well. Perhaps isolate some islands. This is just generally really narrow, isn't it? Maybe just widening it is the visual I'm looking for. This could be making things worse. We'll find out. Sapphire with a $4.99 US super chat. This is for the government fund to rid the area of flooding. Good luck, Yoakley. Thank you so much, Sapphire. Appreciate you, buddy. And your patronship as well. Recently built Sapphire Marina in Ilium for those following. That was named after wonderful Sapphire right there in the chat. Yes, Coco Cam. Yes, Coco Cam is here. I keep it on until she moves. Otherwise, it's just a video cam of an empty dog bed. But she's post-walk and post-snacks, so she'll be at her most tired for the next 2 hours. But it's time to do it all again. Okay. Let me get rid of this flooding, because I think that's kind of messing with the visual, isn't it? Can I keep it at this layer? No. Can we grab that layer? Moving the one down from it. Yeah, that gets rid of it. Yeah, so like if this was CS1, this water would eventually dissipate just of its own accord. Or continue to flow elsewhere. But it doesn't in CS2, it just sort of sticks. Behaves like a bit of a surface. It's hard. It'd be hard to work with. Hence why we need a stream to fix it. No, let's do that there. Nature Reserve Wetland Park. That could be cute. Do we have the props to pull that off? What if we had to find it? Yeah. I don't think I've got enough vegetation to go down the wetland route. I'm more inclined to have it as greenbelt, I think. Just have paths and trees and benches around it. That little island has flooded straight away, hasn't it? I'm just going to leave it to run. And make sure it doesn't move. That should be okay. We'll have a little hydration break and a posture check as well. Deepen it then. I don't think that works either. The water wouldn't sink, it would just extend down. Because it's not like a volume of it, it's just a set surface, so... Yeah, it's not like an amount of water, it's just a movable surface. Yeah. Do you know why the area is flooded? Kind of, not really Sonny's fault, but a little bit. We put the dam here, and the dam really changed the water flows. So yeah, that was it, because this was just 2 lakes at one point that flowed downhill. But now there's a reservoir, and that has caused the banks to burst further down. But then they had the water update, and since then it's not really moved. It's just kind of hung around. So, yeah, terraforming seems to be our fix. Another layer here as well. There we go. Even trim another one off. Hey AJ, how are you, bud? Jonas as well. Arde. No notification. Yeah, we've only been live for... The YouTube live stream has changed. We got 114 views as well. Hello everyone, thank you for turning up. Yeah, it doesn't show me how long I've been live for on this interface anymore. Yeah, the YouTube studio thing's had an update since I last used it. I guess it tells me on OBS there, doesn't it? Yeah, 16 minutes we've been up. Nice to see you, Arde. Welcome to stream. Ian B, Ben as well, and Lilo Mini. Welcome in. Welcome in, one and all. Does anyone have fun Friday food plans? I had a Nando's on Wednesday. The first time in years. It was gorgeous. Very nice. Okay. Gets rid of most of it, I think, doesn't it? There's no lingering bits of water I'm overlooking, are there? Don't mind this little bit here, that can stay. Yeah, so it's just chilling here. Now, is it? Let me have a look at those contour lines again. Okay. A rare weekday appearance as I'm off work sick, with what I suspect is flu. Sorry to hear that, Ben. Lots of lemon and water for you, mate. This looks so different from CS1. Yeah, they're very different games. Well, visually different. They play quite similar, to be fair. Slow day here at the airport, but I have to go to one of my satellite airports to service a system here shortly, so I'll be listening to you in the work truck. Amazing. What interesting work to do, JJ. Or AJ, rather. Okay, I think I'm going to go with that water shape then, unless there's any serious objections in the chat. I think we'll run with this. Reforming our roads. I know you are going to cause me issues. Unless you're going to go straight across. Do you want to? Go on, do it. Do it. Do it. No. Nope. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. 5 meters seems a bit extreme. I think, does it? Otherwise it's going to give me really awkward clearances and then dodgy terrain around it. Is there a better bridge for this? Drawbridge is obviously massively unnecessary. Would the wooden covered bridge look cute in a suburb like this? This is like very much sort of like New England vibes, isn't it? There's a Hitman mission with one of these things in it. It's in that sort of America, I think. Made pizza. Was the Nando's appropriately cheeky? It was actually, yeah. Side of cheeky. Fish and chip Fridays. Protein in a rice cake. Very nice. Regular pizza. Is that just cheese pizza? Taco Friday. Buddy's having me over for curry tonight. Very nice. What sort of curry? Indian, Thai, Japanese. Pizza for dinner while I catch up on the shows. Hey Wolf, just about to finish work. We're doing good. How are you? How was work? Coco straight chilling. Yep, she is. The little legs are hanging out the bed. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. It's like in the bottom right. She's not totally in it. Sort of half in, half out, if you like. Okay, down here, what were we using? 5-lane asymmetrical. Don't want road guideline on here either. In water, are you though? Yes, you are. A tiny little bit hidden there, right? There we go. So let's just see if we can take a contour line out of that. Sorry, it's quite a Quite a precise surgery this build today, everyone. I expect a lot of contour lining in between. And we'll send this straight back down and immediately add our bikes back onto it. And our trams as well. That connects you all, does it? Everyone happy? Yeah, okay. We'll reconnect the tram stops in themselves once we know where the local roads will plug into. Coco says not enough likes, people. Yes, there you go. If you want to leave me a like, leave it for Coco Beans. Likes buy her treats. You see it that way. There you go. Every one like, she can have one treat. Although she might get fat very quick on that basis, though. Probably not the best thing for it. Yeah, we'll connect in here. Keep the grids whole coming off the main road. Have the crack sections down towards this end. And these were also coming up. Pretty sure it was southwest residential we had here, wasn't it? I think. I'm going to totally redesign this entire block so all zonings can go. Get rid of all that. I don't mind this bit on the side, that can probably stay. But we'll redesign all the stuff in the middle here. So we'll place that new building we want. We had a tram stop here, didn't we? Yeah, you're trying to stop there for them. Yeah, stop outside this new commercial building then. That'll make the most sense then. You happy now? Tram line, we'll fix the buses as well. Actually, let's do that now while we're here, because I'll forget. Go on, bus stop shelter. Where were you running? You were coming down to here, weren't you? Can't remember where I turned this around. Here, apparently. Okay, did that just loop in that suburb? Did it? That bus stop? It must have done. And then this one. Come to here. Although, I don't like the way you turn around there. So we will instead let you come and merge with this tram and mall configuration as your end of line loop. To run not like that, because I want the bus stop on the other side of the road. There we go. Yes, but don't come back down this way. Bring those roads back in around here as well, actually, because I probably want to utilize one of those. Can pretty much follow the markings of the trees here as well. Send that straight down, and then we'll bring that bus back down this road as it comes down here. And then we'll have another stop for it. Like all these offices should be fine. Although, other side of the road is what we need. There you go. Yeah, stop there. And then there. Yeah, cool. Now we can complete the loop. Heading back through. Now grabbing the houses. Okay, all public transport is happy. There's no more broken lines now. Wait a minute, who's the cutie in the top left corner? That's Coco Beans. That is the brown dog, the original. She's a Boykin Spaniel, if you're wondering. 30 minutes left of the shift, not too long now, Wolf. Some's on board when you get in, maybe? Let's hope so. I had a mix of different curries that I bought, very nice. It's great work. To the truck I go. Have a safe drive, AJ. Have a safe drive. Maybe a treat for every 15 likes. Could probably get on board with that, yeah. Could probably get on board with that. Okay. So let's hope this building fits. I've been talking about it all stream. Oh yes, it does, thank God. So this is perfect, right? What a corner asset that is. Possibly the best ever corner asset, maybe? It's very Phoenix, isn't it? I'm pretty sure we saw this in Phoenix, actually, on Google Earth. Some inspiration. It's like a hunting goods store in America, isn't it, I think? Or just general sporting goods? I'm not sure. Not sure. Just block my intersection there, which is a bit annoying. That's fine though, I can always readapt that. That's no trouble. So we'll box this in. Probably doesn't need any further car parking configurations around it. Don't want to have that come down there. Although you won't, because it collides. It must just be the change in size of the road. That's where we really need like collision toggle, you know, for stuff like that. Maybe we get it from Ice Flake, right? We haven't streamed since that news. How mental was that? Lost Lorder getting booted off CS. Pretty insane. Okay, we got some nice grids there. Yeah, let's get a nice... We got no office demand, which is a bit annoying. Fine though, we can do without. We'll do... Dragon Gate commercial. We'll go for that Chinese restaurant vibe again. Let's continue to use supply chains as well, shall we? Sports bar. No skyscrapers will go here, will they? No, absolutely not. Farmers market. Do we want this here? We can try it. This was all zoning, so I'm happy to use these new uniques. What do we think about the farmers market down Main Street, everyone? Next to the sporting goods store. Are we on board? The Bass Pro Shop, is that what it is? Is that a Bass Pro Shop? Everyone's saying Bass Pro, yeah. I'm pretty sure it is. We have a look. Let me Google Bass Pro Store. Yeah, it's pretty much one of these, isn't it? Like this sort of building. All these. Yeah, it's cool. Nice vibe to it. What other unique buildings did we purge? We took some out, didn't we? Some big ones as well, actually. Probably accommodate some larger leisure venue stuff here now, you know we're doing a bit of a rebuild. Oh, I mean, does that sit and fit? We go for that. I'll have the Nitro Kingdom there as well. I'm much happier to have these larger buildings here than the zone stuff anyway. Yeah, okay. I think I'll go with that. As president of the Big Rock Club in Orchard Bay, we'd like to acquire an office here in Yoakley to expand our operations. We can do that. We can do that. Can you recognize this Monday's membership, Brilliant? I'm not sure what you mean, mate. Oh, have you joined Patreon and your name is in the credits? Is that what you mean? If you joined after recording, it would be in the next one post recording. If that's what you mean. Farmers Market needs parking. Yeah, it does. I agree. I agree. IMO Farmers Market would look better in a farm area. It's a good point, TC. I could spend all day in that place just marvelling at the outdoor gear and goodies. The restaurant is quite good too. Yeah, I'd probably enjoy walking around that shop. Farmers Market's very expandable out the back as well. TC does raise a good point though. Is that better for a rural area? Not put the Shard Arena in yet either. There's quite a lot of choice here. I have a hotel on the main street. We also had a whole bunch of Southwest Commercial this side of the road, didn't we? So let me bring that back in as well. I'll respect that grid orientation there. A few cracks, but we can make do with it. This is a chance for my favourite tool. Complex curve. Upload more William, please. My schedule is pretty rammed at the minute, mate. I don't really have time for more videos without becoming extremely burnt out. So the one a week, make sure you know when to expect it, and I don't get burnt out on it. Alongside all the other videos that go out every week. I have big box of Southwest here. We also had a bit of a park as well, didn't we? I think some grass lining's in order. Maybe some grass and tree lining on the outskirts of our big box stores here. Wouldn't also mind maybe a little multi-story building as well. Well, they don't really get them in the big boxes, do you? Everything's kind of on the ground and flat, I suppose. Rather than multi-story vibes here. And we should definitely bring bike parking over here as well. Because we've got tons of cycling infrastructure. So maybe we'll factor this in around the back of the farmers market, actually. Because it's all very extendable. Let's bring these down. And how big are our buildings? There's probably some quite nice repeatable patterns we can get with these buildings, you know. Just place a few down and do some bike science here, I suppose. Yeah, these small little wooden ones work quite nicely in repetition, don't they? This one's super amazing as well. I don't mind the underground ones though. I think this would be a bit of a weird place to have underground bike parking. I imagine that's more of an inner city thing where they're trying to save space, right? Rather than out in the suburbs. So I'll have my big bike building. This can go here. And then we'll blend this into the back of the market. Which, does that surface just happen to perfectly align with that planter? It did as well. It was fate, everyone. Wouldn't actually mind making this walkable as well, first of all. Nice doggo cam. It is, isn't it, Zeus? She is gradually moving position. She's falling further out of the bed, actually. She might completely fall out at some point. And I guess I'll send you up against the edge of this building as well. Okay, that gives us something to work with here. And then I'll pull this one up to the pathway. Okay. And then maybe some more bike action in this little corner here. I wonder what we can squeeze in there, maybe. Two of these. Just happens to be the same texture as well. Can I bring you out? Are you going to be perma unhappy because of that? Yeah, you are, aren't you? Okay, let me deal with the surface first then. Again, another example of why I want anarchy. There we go. That's what I wanted. And I might even do some more font angular stuff here. See if we can have a bit more creative fun with our surfaces. And then I'll probably push that up as well. Okay, I think I'm happy with that at the back of the market. Sausage, bacon and overcharged egg for my lunch today. Happy days, Dan. Happy days indeed. Have you heard about the big Manalords update? AI fights now, quality life improvements as well. No, I've not. I've not, Adi. Not at all. Is that since the last one? A month ago? I've seen the AI cities when we played that, but I've not seen the fights now. CS2 comes with a built-in surface painter. Yeah, it's not really so much of a painter. It's more just stretchable surfaces to fill an area, really. Not the traditional surface painter you're probably imagining from CS1. Works a little bit differently, as you can see in the live stream. It's yeah, it's good. I wish CS1 had those surfaces. It allows you to eliminate green space, which is important for inner city builds, I think, quite especially. Yeah, I love the paintable surfaces. They're great. Those wooden bike storage units could have been as posh as portables lose at festivals. Yeah, they could do, actually. You're right. Let's bring the cycling down here, actually, via road upgrade. It's on the high road, so come down here. I suppose I'll send you around the 4 block. You might as well. There we go. Is that water again? You're not creeping forward, are you? Yeah, you'd not be. Is it? Yeah, it is. You can see it. You guys see it move then? It's only flooding here though. It's just that contour line. Okay, I'm going to block that off before that becomes another major flood and causes us to restart the entire stream. Just wants a little you happy? We're doing a little bit down here again. I'm just going to bring that contour line down. It's literally just one more. Just as a barrier. Everywhere else is okay, isn't it? A little bit there, but that's not been terraformed, has it? No. There you go. Let's do that. Oh yeah, this is flood as well here, isn't it? This bit of the couplet. We'll have to tear this out as well. We'll do that once we finish here. Cool, I like this. Let's detail up our little space. I need to correct my posture as well. I'm sat like a crab. Did you see the bus stops with bike parking? I didn't see them until last night when I was playing. No, I haven't. Are they in bus? Oh, yeah. Wowzers, I had no idea that was a thing. Oh, that's so cool. Let's put one down. We've got a bus line here. I had no idea they came in the update. And immediately use it. That's pretty sweet. I'll give it that. That's very cool. Yeah, I had literally zero idea, fireplace. Zero idea that was there. Great stuff. Let's go in with our landscaping here. We'll do some playgrounds. Imagine why people are off shopping in the supermarket. There might be some children to entertain. So we'll build them a little space here. Let's go for a residential sort of playhouse. Have this in the corner. We'll place that. A couple of these. A little planter in the middle as well, I think might be quite nice. And not a gazebo, it's a bit too big. We'll have a couple of bins for sure. And one of those. The outdoor sauna is a nice little building, isn't it? Doesn't really work here though. Get one of the sandboxes. That's what I'm looking for. And do 2 seesaws. Maybe a little bit of sand texture here as well, actually. Just around the play equipment. Larger trees for cover as well, maybe. It's quite big. Something that gives shade. There you go. Okay. I think I'm happy with that integration at the back of the farmer's market. It works out not too badly, doesn't it? I'm not sure if we'll actually... I'm just going to test it with one. If I draw up the pathway to the asset, I wonder if they'll treat that as a snapping node to actually walk to. That'd make me very happy if it would. We'll see. Is anyone even here? Oh, yeah. I just saw a person. It's a quiet day at the farmer's market, isn't it? There's not a lot of people up for supporting local business, apart from in the fish shop. Are you planning to use some of the new custom assets from Paradox mods? Not in this series, I don't think. Yoakley will remain vanilla. But I imagine custom assets are going to be quite useful for Project Skylines, which will return once the mods stabilize. Because I've literally only just reinstalled Sky for CS2. The mod situation was pretty horrific post Bridges and Ports. Which is why there's been no Project Skylines, for those of you wondering. It's I've just not played modded CS2 because it's been such a hassle. So once we're stabilized from this patch, because I know there's some quite big issues at the minute, yes, I'll likely use custom assets in Project Skylines and other future modded builds. Ilos inspired cities, etc. will obviously use custom assets. But not in Yoakley, no. I'll keep this official vanilla. Which is why we've made it this far, right, with vanilla. We might as well finish it as it is. Some larger trees in here as well. I think this is where we'll bring those oaks back in. There we go. Someone's using the bike. A little scooter. And then they get back on the road. We'll go in the building and cycle away. Alright. I like that block there then. Not enough customers is a prevalent warning across the city, so let's use that as an opportunity to bring back in that southwest residential. It was all... Do we have some row homes? I wouldn't mind having some southwest row homes here, actually. Maybe from here. I think. Not on the back, though. I want the low density here. This can grow in pretty much any size. It's all very zonable. I'm not precious about specifically zoning this here. And this whole block can be low density as well. All the way through back to the road. And I probably want... We had some quite nice car parking designs here, didn't we? I don't know if I want to bring them back in. Yeah, I think I might make these parking roads, actually. Bit of riverfront parking just off the main street, I think would be quite nice. We can also use it to introduce a bit of green belt as well. Pathways emanating from it, etc. And we just need a one-way alley road here, don't we? Let's do... And then I'll intersect it, maybe... Yeah. Cool. And then we'll do... We've pretty much only got commercial demand. So, southwest commercial. Oh no, that's not the main street, is it? Nope, not that. That's still residential. Yeah, all that is. Maybe not that block. Sorry about the flashing colours. Again, I'm without the toggleable interface mod at the minute, so excuse the strobing colour changing overlays. Okay, that should bring some population back in. I saw more intense flooding over here, yet all of this has gone, hasn't it? But this is getting worse now, isn't it? Oh, yes, it's getting much worse down here. And here. It's a strange terrain shift, this, isn't it? Yeah, I'm going to have to bring that road up, aren't I? Okay, let's work on this now then, because this isn't going to be a small project. Let's reform all of this. Entire couple, it has to be elevated. There's a load of prop work there, but I can keep that in. Thankfully, that'll just terraform up with the land. And what are you? Riverside Grill. Okay. I'll place the Riverside Grill back here. And this street as well. How far down? Just one block. It's okay. We'll replace that water tower as well. Oh, you can go. You can go. And there's actually water there as well, isn't there? I don't need to delete that whole road though, because that will take out quite a lot with it. Let me just add that there, and then we can delete that last section. Okay. The return of Magrid. Maybe one day. Yeah, I definitely do want to do another Mile City grid at some point. Or Mile City. Sorry, Mile Grid City. Yeah, I loved building Ilos. It's so much fun. Probably my favourite city I've ever built was Ilos. I had the most amount of fun building that city. Yeah, sorry, you're gonna have to go car parking. I'm horrendously sorry. But you flooded. You let me down. You're gonna have to go as well. I just placed you back, didn't I? Shit all the way. Has anyone else had horrific water issues on CS2 since the Bridges and Ports patch? Maybe this is also a symptom of it being a custom map as well. I haven't loaded into Edinburgh for quite a while. So it'll be quite interesting to see if the water's behaving the same way there as well. Not actually sure. Really want to make sure I don't close up the river here. Bring this in. So many little things you place down that you don't realise you're going to block all that terraforming when you need it. Oh, I'm going to have to lose you, aren't I? I'm not removing that detail on the back of the buildings. But I will take that bit out there. And we'll do all this space too. I know that this bridge is not going to behave itself now, is it, everyone? You ready for this? See you later, Brassack. Have a good dog walk, mate. Thank you for hanging out on the stream. Oh, it's had 167 of you as well. Thank you for turning up, guys. It's nice to see you all on stream again after so long. Yeah, so we're going straight down here. You don't want to go straight across to me, are you? No, that's fine. We will elevate then. We'll come back to 5 meters. That's a solid section, isn't it? No, I don't want you to behave like that. We will instead prepare... Oh! We will instead prepare a crash. Fantastic. I really hope that's auto-saved some of that work, man. Okay, give us a second, guys. We'll load back in. Just as I was about to say that. Good luck, D-Walk. We got a dash here. Thank you, Ali. Thank you for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out. Ilos is one of my favourite CS cities. Yeah, mine too. It was just like... It was just for like visually striking. Like I know it's a lot of grid and people will say like, oh, it's just grid it's not that interesting. Which I get that point. But it was just, especially like the night views, it was such like a visually striking build, wasn't it? I was just like, yeah, obsessed with it. I'd love to try that again. With CS2's road tours as well. Lever has awoken. Oh yeah, she's off. Is she there? Oh, she's left. She's left. She obviously was not happy with the crash. I will hide her video capture then until she returns, everyone. Canalavan strikes back. It is Revenge of Canalavan, isn't it? Oh, it's time to load in with 25 good mods. Hooray. Yeah. Good luck with that. I'm not trying any modded cities. Like, I'm totally vanilla right now. The only thing that's on is Skyve. Yeah. Bear with me, everyone. Please take a minute to grab yourself a drink, posture check. We'll load back in. Hopefully we've not lost too much work. Where the dog is out? Yeah, she's just left the room. Probably because I'm talking. That's usually when she does it. I'm just going to go turn my light on, actually. Oh, no, it won't. I will instead. Lift up my blinds because the sun has gone back in now. Yeah, Coco sensed the crash and was like, absolutely not. I don't blame her. That's my attitude towards it sometimes. Did have autosave on, although we weren't running the simulation very often. Do I not have autosave on? Please tell me you're fucking joking. Do I not have autosave on? Oh, I don't. I'm playing without autosave. You are joking, man. Oh, that's immensely irritating. How much have we just lost there? 54 minutes, man. Oh, that's such a twat, man. That is such a twat. Right. Autosave's going back on. Yeah, right, we'll have to restart and do as much as we can then. Until it crashes again. On vanilla. Oh, CS2. Welcome everyone. Might get a little bit of deja vu. But instead we'll start a different way this time. We'll start where we just were so you're not rewatching everything you've just seen. And I'll probably finish that bike detailing we've just done off camera again so you don't have to sit there and watch it. We'll just carry on where we were here. Restructuring this bridge. What were we doing then that crashed it? We were just terraforming, weren't we? Can't remember what the action was. Can someone remember exactly what I did? Was it a terraform or a delete? What actually caused the crash? I'm not sure. Yeah, this is all props. That'll stay and work. That's fine. Now, let's pick out our terrain layer again that we like. There we go. Yeah, don't worry. I'll still keep the stream going. We'll just do things we've not just spent the last hour doing. At least I wasn't recording though. I would have been significantly more irritated had that just happened during a recording session. At least you guys are here to enjoy the trials and tribulations of YouTubing with me. So this bridge that was giving us grief, I might actually just let it rise up on a little bit of land here first, so bring this layer on that side as well. Which is quite high, but I'll slope down from this level into this office park, I think. So I don't want tons of like weird layer transitions around here, so I'll do my best to blend them back in. So like when we get to here, let's just get rid of all that water. And then rather than leaving this very obvious jump in elevation, we'll just like slope up to it from here, so this becomes a much more natural waterless gradient, we hope. There we go, something like that. Good news. Now no one missed the start, yeah. Literally. Oh, we hit 148 likes as well, everyone. Thank you for that. You guys hit your like target of 100. Appreciate it. This is too tall this side. Let's bring that down a touch. I mean, a lot of that first hour, to be fair, was kind of planning and speculating about what we want to do with it. The build itself didn't take the full hour, so take the win where you can get it, right? Okay, let's have our... it's a 5-lane asymmetrical, wasn't it? Have our contour lines on. I hate the crash for you, but I love hearing some proper swearing out of you. You're so immensely chill. I think that's the most pissed I've heard you. There's been worse ones than that, mate. There's been worse ones than that. But yes, usually I am pretty chill. Although I do tend to swear quite a lot in real life, to be honest. Which is not one of my finer traits. No, that's not what we want. Okay, I'm going to bring it up on this elevation and slightly embank it as well. Not by 10 meters there. Bring it down to that. We can get 0% there. This will stop that bridge from flooding again, we hope. And then you... Did we come straight down? Or did it stop before? It stopped in line with this road, didn't it? Yeah, this one here. Okay. This might look weird if I don't take care of this. I think I will bring this straight back down into this couplet system. Which I'm happy with that. We'll grab the other one-way road, bring this back in. No road guidelines here. We've also got a bus line. And then I'll have a road guideline and we'll just change ever so slightly how this merges together. What's that there? 56 meter. Replicate that on that side. Oh, guess who's back, everyone? Oh, well, you can't see it. Hold on. She's there. She's just not in her bed. Oh, in the bed. Oh, what's up? No, she's no lying down for a scratch. Hold on. Let me see if I can position you here. You guys see her here? I'm at a little bit of an awkward angle, but she's essentially lying under my chair. Whilst we're recording. Hold on. There you go. You okay? She's just burying her face into the bed. She's back anyway. She's back. Right. Okay, I'm happy with that. There's also a road here to reposition, wasn't there? So you will come down and not join into that junction anymore because it doesn't exist. What's the terrain doing here, actually? Yeah, let's prepare that first. So all this will be the new layer. We'll worry about this side of the river in a second, or possibly off stream. Okay. I'm happy with that, I think. Let's not forget those tram roads, see that? And there as well. Yep, that's all going down the bridge. Perfect, that's fine. Let's reconnect that one in. What amp you got there? It's a Marshall something, mate. It's well old. Yeah, the guitars above it are much more impressive. The Stratocaster and the Ibanez gem. It's a good amp though. You can't really go wrong with Marshall, can you? Good, solid brand. Guitarist as well, Dan. Oh, hey, Sonny, we were just talking about you. We were just talking about you a moment ago. Someone asked why it's flooding. I think it is because of the dam, mate. Yeah, the dam has caused this. And we just crashed on stream as well. So, yeah, the dam might have caused this. Might have done a little bit. It's fine, though. Who doesn't love a renovation, right? Nice to see you, Sonny. There you go, Coco's come back now. She just needed a quick scratch. Must have been some scratch tax due. Back to sleep now. No, it's getting pretty dark on her cam, isn't it? Oh, no you don't, Snow. No, you do not. Absolutely not. No. Go away. Thank God for dev mode, everyone. Otherwise, we'd face 8 months of snow on this map. It's brutal. Worse than Bavaria. It's alright, Sonny. Don't worry, mate. It's fine. I was more than happy to indulge your mega infrastructure suggestions and build a dam. It's fine. Don't worry. Just name something in your city after me, alright? And we'll call it quits. Just say I accidentally ruined Egg City. So he can have this mall named after him. At my other airport. I'll be back when I'm done with my maintenance. You be careful maintaining those airplanes, AJ. I imagine that can be incredibly dangerous. Baby Bell Blue, hello, how are you? I think it's Alex, isn't it? I think. You're different on YouTube. Discord. Right. Let me save. Can someone drop save reminders every 5 minutes or something? Alright. Okay. This is all cool. Thankfully I took all of this out before I started the stream, so we don't have to rewatch it over and over again. Yeah, all that zoning can go. This car park hasn't flooded yet, but maybe we've stopped that now because we did the terraforming first, so it won't be a problem. We'll see. What is your favourite guitarist? Oh, that's a tough question, man. I would say Dave Gilmour. Probably Dave Gilmour. Or Steve Vai. One of those two. Two very different styles there. I'd probably say Dave Gilmore, to be honest. Oh. That's not what we wanted to happen. Just a little bit of soften, please. Get my rail crossing back in. And my pathways. And this road ran pretty much here, didn't it? Thankfully, past Egg, tree lined the streets, so I can see exactly where the road went. And I think I'll plug this into here as a two-way road if you want to get back into the car parking configurations. I'm not going to connect it back to the arterial thing. Actually, yeah, I'm going to remove all the parking there. Yeah, I'll just make that connection. Cool. Right, let's do these roads over here. A little posture check, actually. A little view of Benedict whilst we do it. Yeah, posture check and hydration weight, please, everyone. Yes, please. If you point the camera more central, it might compensate and brighten the image. Oh, she's gone again. Oh, she's behind it now. She's over there. Can you guys see? I have to wait for the cam to update. She's on the carpet. She's over there now. I can leave it there mostly. Right. Think is it going to stay there? Possibly not. No, I'll probably just knock it off. It's kind of like hanging off the thing there, off the desk. Yeah, let me catch up on chat here. Dams are difficult, but I've been able to build some which I've earned good money by selling electricity. Yeah, it generates electricity fine. It's all being exported. But, I mean, like, the waterways are kind of weird on this map, though. Like, they're super narrow, and CS2 water is not sensible, like we've talked about. I'll name the aquarium Eggquarium if you ever get back into my save after this patch bombshell. I imagine you're having quite a lot of difficulty, aren't you, Sonny? Because you're super asset heavy, very modded, aren't you? I imagine you're probably feeling this patch more than most. Frequent save, excellent idea. Steve Vines Legend, check out his Gemini pedal demo. It's hilarious. Is that the one with the triple neck guitar? Was that the Gemini one? Oh, that was another one, wasn't it? Just the pedals? I don't think we've seen the pedal one. Steve Vines brilliant though. I'd love to see him. I've seen Dave Gilmore. I saw Dave Gilmore in an open air Coliseum in Verona. It's like literally the best night of my entire life. It's incredible. Every 5 minutes it auto saves Marco. Have to catch up on the VOD. Got a bolt to work now. We got not calling in sick 2 days ago. But my beautiful people and egg. Kisses to Coco. See you later, Star. Nice to see you again, lovely. Have a good shift. Hi, Overcharged Egg. Either when it got to my city in Australia with flowers, the city is extinct volcano. I brought Cities too, and thanks to the news guide, it helped me a lot. Cute dog. Oh, thank you so much, man. Yeah, that was an incredible showcase. Did everyone see that? That extinct volcano showcase, it was nuts. It was so nice. Like literally one of the best we've had on City Showcase, mate. And then we had that one, and then the one that Daniel Jepson submitted. Like a week later, we've had some like insane builds on City Showcase the last 2 episodes. Like just absolutely wild. Amazing stuff. We sketch these initial networks back over. I might leave the terraforming this time then. Maybe that made things worse last time. We'll see. Yeah, to be fair, we did just blame that on Sonny, but it might have been my terraforming that actually made that happen. Oops. Okay, it's fine. We will recover. Does anyone have fun weekend plans? I know mine, it's in Morocco at the minute, which is very exotic. Yeah, fun plans? Anyone out with family? Chilling? I think I'm going to upgrade some road hierarchy around here as well, actually. I'm going to send that back down. And then we'll reconnect all this gear back together as well. I don't like that there. Let's do a curve instead, shall we? And that was pretty much it. Some more blocks up here, wasn't that? Let's bring these in. And then I might make these my little riverfront parking roads that I was quite fond of. There's no point doing that on there. Okay. Gilmore and Vi. So do you rock strats or super strats? Just normal strat, but I've got the Ibanez gem. Do you want to see it? Hold on. There's a picture of it on the Instagram, I think. But I'll just throw it for you here now. Give me a second. I'll just grab it for you. Here. But yeah, that's my Ibanez with the floral pattern on it down the neck. You can see. Like, this guitar is my absolute pride and joy, man. Yeah, that's it. Nice little Ibanez. If I can show you the head properly on OBS Studio, it's quite awkward. But there you go. Yeah, that's my favorite by a long way. And then there's a black Stratocaster next to it. Those are my favorites, absolutely. I've wanted a Les Paul for quite a while, but I don't really play guitar enough anymore to justify the extreme expense of a Les Paul. Maybe one day. And the arena in Verona is a majestic venue. It's incredible, mate, honestly. It kind of ruined all of the concerts for me, you know? Like, I went to see Roger Waters 2 years ago in Manchester. I was just like, this would be so much better if it was open air. I was like, can we just go back to Italy, please? It's yeah, it was amazing, mate. Just unreal to see like a hero I just absolutely idolized so much like that as well in the flesh. I was very starstruck. Possibly the first time I have been like properly starstruck, actually, maybe, now I think about it. I can't think of another instance of that. Not sure. Maybe some footballers, maybe. When I've been to United. Has anyone else ever been starstruck? Has anyone met other people? You've just been like, wowzers, trousers, these are amazing. Quite interested to know. Secretly Eggy's Buckethead. You know what? I was listening to one of his tracks for the first time. I think I actually did a... I can't remember what it's called now. It's super weird. It's like it's all tapping. There's no actual strumming or picking. Like, it's all tapped out on the fretboard with like loads of fucking like reverb. I can't remember what it's called now. Super unique song, but I learned to play that by Buckethead. That was amazing. Such unique music. Pretty sure I have that on the Instagram, the cover of that. I'm not sure if I uploaded it or not. Unique buildings is what we're here for. Where's my farmer's market? There we go. Okay. Let's get all this residential zoning back in as well. Southwest. Yeah. All this. And that road as well that I forgot to connect. We might be doing another save soon. You know what? Yeah, you're right, Ben. You're right. Let me just do it now. Please check out the chips and inserts for Ibanez tone foam. I will do. Nice. My dad has a warlock that was the same type as in the Stranger Things season 4. Haven't seen that one. Les Pauls are so heavy, your bat will thank you for missing those. Yeah, they weigh a ton, don't they? I'll always pick one up if I'm in a guitar shop. But yeah, never put. Well, when I got the Ibanez, because the Ibanez is Japanese, like it's a real one. And when I turned 18, my parents said you can have a car for your birthday. And I was like, well, I kind of bust to college anyway. Like I'm not really asked about having a car at 17. So I was like, well, how about this guitar? So they said, yeah, right, we'll get you that instead then. So, and I still have it now. Well, they make great bits of furniture as well. I don't play tons anymore. But I do find guitars make like really nice bits of furniture, like wall decor. It can be quite beautiful instruments, especially like the Ibanez with all the, like the floral neck on it. Like they're gorgeous. Right, public transport. Let's bring the trams back in. Have you fixed yourself? It's just the bus now, isn't it? That's fine then. We'll have the bus. Bike stands again. Stop here. And then you're coming over the bridge. Stop. There. And then, yeah, just complete your loop. That should be fine. You come down here. That's not what we want really, is it? That's very strange. Let me delete those again. I don't know why I'm thinking I'm on the opposite hand drive here. I come down here. And then onto the bus shelter road. And then you stop here. Yes, that's what I wanted. That's fine. Let me save again. Just in case. Very paranoid now. Is this modded or vanilla? It is totally vanilla. All vanilla. All this. It's quite big now, isn't it, Yoakley? Yeah, all vanilla. Okay. Let's have a look at those other unit buildings that we brought back in. I can't remember which ones we had now. There's a lot of the leisure venue stuff, wasn't it? Wasn't it the Nitro Kingdom? Yeah, it was this one. Okay, well, I don't really need those road connections. Oh, come on. You can fit there. That's like a near perfect sits and fits moment. There you go. There's always a sweet spot. There you go. You bumped into Damon Albarn at a rehearsal studio in London. I don't know who that is, Dan. I'm sorry. I don't mean to rain on your parade. I'm sure you were starstruck. I'm just gonna go turn my light on. It's getting super dark. Sorry. Winter in the Northern Hemisphere is hitting. It's like dark at 3 o'clock now. Hey, Flopsky. How are you, mate? How are you? Play something for us if you don't mind. You won't. I mean, it will sound terrible, mate. There's stuff on the Instagram. Am I signed in on the Instagram here on my PC? I don't really post to it anymore. I'll share the Instagram link with you. Was it in the street? Is it in the description? Yeah, hold on. I'll post a link to the Instagram. If you want to hear me play guitar, there's some videos of it on the Instagram there. If I played it over mic, it would sound terrible. Like, this is not a musical audio recording setup. It'll sound crap down this mic. Especially on a streamed bitrate as well. Not good. Right, let's configure our favourite bit of the build again. There's little car parking configurations here. We did have a road down here, didn't we? Because we had our parking hall there. We'll bring that straight back in. If I can find it. Which one is it? This one. I left maybe, what, 2 tiles of space, was it, I think? 2 or 3? I'll have that there. That one on the corner. And then 2 of these there. That's pretty much it, I think, wasn't it? Oh, gorillas. Okay, yeah, I understand why it'd be starstruck. Yeah, I know them as the gorillas. I don't know the names of the band members, you know. But yes, absolutely, that would be something to be starstruck at. My sister once spilt wine over Cristiano Ronaldo. That's something of a claim to fame. When he was very young, when he first joined Man United. Oh, what's happening there? There we go. Let's do our path as well, of course. Let's not forget that. Damon Albarn went to a school where I live. He was Blur and Gorillaz. He was in Blur as well, was he? I did not know that. Absolutely had no idea about that. Again, I'll bring those little pathways up to the building in hope that they do use them, but I've got a feeling they probably won't. That story about your sister, yeah, so like she studied like hospitality and catering at college. So it was like as part of their assessments they used to have to like host events and whatnot and all this sort of stuff. And Ronaldo had just joined Man United as a, however old he was, 16, 17 wasn't he, or something. Maybe 18. And they were on like out on a do, like for drinks and whatnot with the whole team. And as part of the course, my sister's college had been assigned to, like, you know, cater and sort of make sure everyone's okay, pouring wine, etc. And in her nervousness, she pissed red wine all over Cristiano Ronaldo, which is hilarious to think. And is, like, quite stereotypical of my sister as well. Yeah, we don't really, we don't let her live that one down, really. Let's do this surface as well. Go back and check that out, thank you. No worries, fireplace. Some strangeness going on here, isn't there? I'm going to replace that building. I think I've twisted its surfaces beyond recognition. Yeah, let's have... this on here. Oh, it's so annoying when it does this. There we go. I'll do that. And we had some little kind of angular vibes here as well, didn't we? We'll replace those in. That's what I mean, you know, like, I'm going to say it every time it happens to me. It's just for those little instances where a toggleable anarchy, exactly how Satisfactory handles it, is just so welcome. Bring that out. From here as well. We're about a 45-degree angle, I think I'm after there. Let's give it another save. My brother works in movies and has chauffeured some people around. William Dafoe, James Cromwell. William Dafoe might be the best claim to fame, actually. Yeah, I don't know if we have any claim to fames. I was backstage at an Elvis Costello concert at uni that we got invited to as part of the music business course. I didn't get to meet him though, he was just like there. There was no like formal greetings or anything. Other than that, I don't think I've really been that close to stars, really. Once saw Simon from the In-Betweeners in London, in Soho. Said hello to him. that was pretty fun. Apart from that, yeah, I think EMB's brother probably walks away with the best one from Livechat unless anyone can better Willem Dafoe. I'd be surprised if they can. I'm also seeing Brian Cox on Wednesday it is. Very excited for that. Second time seeing him. Your vanilla skills are already very impressive. I'd have been desperate with these services in vanilla for a long time. Yeah. Yeah. They're very nice. It's difficult to imagine CS2 without these services. Like, it's little bits like this, you know, where like CS2 vanilla like far surpasses CS1. But like the glitching ghosting as I place things down is what annoys me about it. But anyway, yeah, I won't start bitching about CS2. I need to stop doing that. I do it all the time. Should build a little playground here. Sandbox as well, wasn't it? Yeah. Sandbox. Couple of seesaws. Playhouse in the corner. And benches for the parents. Some new skyscraper ones, maybe. Using my brother was kind of cheating. He once went to dinner with friends over the tables with Stephen King. Did he get to meet him though? Was he there to see Stephen King? I think you can count the Willem Dafoe one because like he was there to show for him. But if he's in the same room, that's a bit like me with Elvis Costello. Like I was there, but I didn't really meet him. Does that still count? I'm not sure what the rules are. I went to a golf course during the summers one time. President Obama came in. I missed him by 2 minutes. Oh yeah, that would have been the best, Flopsy. Did meet Wayne Rooney there though. Ooh, is Wayne Rooney a bigger celebrity than Willem Dafoe? I was not expecting to ask that question today. But these are where the live streams take us, everyone. So does Flopsky's Wayne Rooney encounter out starstruck EMB's brother? Chat can decide. Where's my bloody benches gone? There we go. Some bins. We had a tree in here as well, didn't we? There we go. Why did I watch Emmerdale on Coronation Street while playing CS1, CS2? That's an interesting choice of background watching, I'll give you that one. I can't pronounce your name. But, yeah. British soaps is an interesting choice of second screen watching. I used to love Coronation Street. Back in the day when I was a kid. It's kind of like a bit of a sort of like sit down family event, you know? You'd sit down to watch it every week. But, like, the acting in it now is horrendous. Has anyone watched a British soap recently? They're so wooden, man. They're so wooden. Like it's actually, it's like they're purposely trying to be as bad as possible. It's actually kind of crazy. If you're not familiar with the British soaps, if you're not from Britain or just don't know what they are, like just go watch a clip from modern Coronation Street or Emmerdale or EastEnders, and you'll see what I mean. It's like they try their hardest to be wooden, and they're somehow professional actors. It's horrendous, honestly. I don't remember it being that bad when I was a kid. It's actually quite enjoyable. I'm not for sure if it's like a quality thing. Or like a thing I've just lost interest with age, but I remember it being better than that, you know? I'm gonna do some green belt here. With some little pedestrian crossings. Not to there though. Do this differently actually. Let's come out from here. Save. Good shout, Gaza. And once I was just going home from a friend's place when this vintage Ferrari passes on the road next to me, and I'm 99% sure it was a very famous former footballer. That's just reminded me, my university friend who I studied with for 3 years actually went on a walk with Jimmy Page through Holland Park near Lancaster Gate in London where he lives at Notting Hill. That might be a good one. I'm going with Defoe. Is Defoe a bigger celebrity than Rooney? I guess it depends, doesn't it? Like if you ask an American, yes. If you ask an Englishman, probably not. I guess it all depends on context, doesn't it, I suppose? Defoe is a pretty big name actor though, isn't he? But then Rooney's United's and was England's all-time top scorer. And probably one of England's best ever players, to be fair. Yeah, Flopsy's an American, yeah. Yeah, interesting one that, isn't it? Hey, Miss Waldo, how are you all? You've joined us at an interesting time in the stream. We're just currently discussing who is the biggest celebrity, if you'd like to help settle an argument for us. Would it be Willem Dafoe or Wayne Rooney? Who would you be more starstruck by? Miss Waldo can have the deciding vote as she turns up at that exact moment. Defoe is a worldwide name, not as big as Rooney. And then 666 says Defoe's never won the league though. Yeah, literally. Defoe's never won the league, yeah. Defoe's never scored a bicycle kick against City, has he? But yeah, Defoe is a worldwide name, isn't he? But then again, so is Rooney. You know, like Rooney's a United player. A lot of like Far East Asian fans, big United fans over there. They all love Rooney. Guess that makes him worldwide, doesn't it? Unknown worldwide, I suppose. It's an interesting debate, isn't it? It really is. See, even Miss Waldo can't make a choice. She's stuck as well. None of us can make the call. Okay. Really love this building, man. How many fucking cyclists are down here? Oh, do you want your bike lanes? My apologies. My apologies. Cyclists. Let me bike you up all the way down here as well, please. Might send it across the bridge as well, actually. I have to say, I'm a big fan of how CS2 has added cycling. Really love the intersections and the crossings you can make with these networks. They're a lot of fun. There's a lot of you coming down here, though. Why? Is that a faster route for you from somewhere? I think it's just the bikes, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's just the bikes. Yeah, has Defoe ever done it on a cold, rainy night in Stoke? Exactly. Exactly. Harry Kane is... Yeah, he is now, but Rooney used to be before Kane got it. But I'd say Rooney. Yeah, it's interesting. Is your water issue because that is a low point, there is no flow? No, it's because it's a very delicate water system, and we built a dam upstream, which has entirely disrupted that very sensitive ecosystem. Given how bipolar CS2's water can be, you know? Yeah, it is what it is. There's not a lot I can do. Just keep fighting against it. Just keep raging against the machine. Eventually it'll be fine. Right. Southwest Commercial here. Wouldn't mind a touch of Southwest office, but you're not going to grow, are you? Because there's zero demand for office space. So we'll keep it commercial, then it's fine. Could actually, this is quite a big block here. I wonder if we've got scope for an office signature. Television production studio. No, not there. Absolutely not there. Bottle cap office. Is this a reference to Fallout? I wonder if it is. No, nothing to maybe reference Fallout potentially. I'm probably just reading into it. I like that there though, to be honest. That's quite nice, isn't it? What's that making for us? Software into media, okay. No, not a tower out here. That'll look too weird. Some smaller commercial, maybe. We placed this hotel here, didn't we? Won't mind having that again. I wonder if the Majestic might fit and sit here. Whilst it's like our tier we will road big box vibes, the chunkier the asset, the happier I am, really. It's a stunning building, isn't it, man? Like, look at that. These content creators are insane, aren't they? Won't even know where to begin making something like this. Great tar work texture on top of the building as well, isn't there? Look at that. Look at that tar texture, everyone. Had to take a call, we made a decision. Miss Waldo, I think, called Rooney, but I think the chat's still very much divided. I think most of the world watches football. Yeah. Sport in the world, I suppose, isn't it? You're going to grow commercial. And we also took a kindergarten out of here as well, didn't we? Right, so that's a police building, isn't it? Community kindergarten. You will go on the corner. Might actually pop that onto the corner of Main Street, actually. Yeah, it's a nice view down this road now, isn't it? Again, that Chinese kindergarten, how nice is that? Can't recall the name of the artist who made the Chinese asset pack, but it's so nice, isn't it? Look at those textures. Beautiful. I love watching soccer. Do you support anyone, Flapsky? I don't come across too many American football fans / soccer. Yeah, I don't seem to come across many of you. We've got quite a lot of Americans in the Discord, but very few of them are into, if any of them actually, follow football. As Americans, it's something you guys are finding more common now, because I know there's like big pushes to get, well, the World Cup's in America next year, isn't it? And MLS grows, etc. Messi, of course, is over there. But yeah, do you guys find yourself coming across more football fans in the States these days? Wonder if I can put this park in here and do some surface work around it, almost as though it's the wrong way around. No, that will probably help. Hopefully it'll remain connected here. No, you don't. I bet I can get you to, though. Oh, come on. Pain. Okay. Can I do this with an alleyway road, or is this going to look super weird? Yeah, it works, I can deal with it. Yes, and in Canada and Mexico as well. So yes, the North American continent, I guess I should say, shouldn't I? Not just the United States. Yeah. Should be quite an interesting one, actually. They were talking about the ticket prices on the radio this morning. It's insane. Like, I know the World Cup finals probably the most expensive game to attend in the world anyway. But even like the preliminary round of 16 and quarter-final tickets are absolutely insane. I'd love to visit an international tournament one year. Maybe I'll try and catch the next European Euros or something. I think it'd be quite an interesting atmosphere, wouldn't it? 20 days till Christmas, yeah. Anyone expecting anything nice for Christmas? Possible new games? New PC, maybe? Anything fun? I'm going to go with some 4 deep residential here. And leave, I think, a pathway behind the block to separate it from the louder Main Street commercial. Something like this. 173 of you here as well. Thank you for hanging out, everyone, with me on your Friday. Appreciate you all. And then we'll just do a tree line here. We can't get away with oaks, can we? Oh, we might be able to, actually. Yeah, there's enough room. Go for 16 meters. Getting a little bit of repetition with the southwest plat there, but we'll let some of them level up. I definitely find more fans. I think people I band around with just love sports. The US women's national team got a lot of people I know into women's football here in America. Pochettino is the manager of the US national team, isn't he? The men's, I mean. Didn't win the lottery ticket. World Cup final was at MetLife, so I'm sorry to the rest of the world. Is that bad, is it? Is the MetLife arena bad? It's in New York, is it? I think. It's St. Nicholas today in the Netherlands. Well, happy St. Nicholas Day, great. Nice to see you. Christmas will be a big dinner with the whole family. With the current RAM prices, it's not worth to buy a PC. Is RAM at inflated prices at the minute, world? Has RAM gone up in the world? I had no idea. Okay, all these guys whinging over here are all whinging of not enough stone because I deleted a stone mine. And now you can see every stone business is complaining of not enough resources. Which I was actually kind of happy to see, to be honest, because that means the simulation's actually working now. Like, the stone has gone and they're complaining of not enough stone. So, that's good. We will eventually build a mine for Yoakley, but, yeah, until that, they'll just have to import it. Okay, what are we doing here? Let's bring the residential over. Did I terraform you yet? Did I terraform you yet? I think I did, didn't I? Yeah, because I drew this road and it wasn't flooded. Is it just going to continue to steadily rise then, with basically no stopping? It's not flooding down here again, is it? Yeah, it stayed fine down here. We've not terraformed that, that's fine. But this has stayed dry. Maybe I just didn't terraform that little section. Maybe that's all that was. I'm paranoid. Oh, this is flooded here as well, isn't it? Although these aren't complaining and collapsing, though. It was the other guys near the water that were. I guess we can just count those as wet streets, I guess. We can pretend like it's rained. Forever. On that one very specific spot of the city. I did have Chinese housing here, didn't I? This isn't Southwest stuff, this. Yeah, this is all China. Okay. Let's do... I'll do courtyard housing. We don't use this very often, do we? Let's try it. See what it looks like. Time to save egg. Excellent call, Lammy. That is why you're our patron, because you're on the ball. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. AI corporate buys all the RAM chips. Consumers don't get any. Oh, yeah? And the MetLife stinks. And there's flooding back the other way. Yeah, all this bit's still flooded here. This just needs to be terraformed. We've not touched this bit yet. It's more down here where we have terraformed it, where I don't want it to break again. This bit over here isn't too bad. Oh, this traffic's clearing. That's good to see. But the lighting has just entirely changed as well because it's now December. If you're wondering why that was. Okay, let's get some parks in here. We've got tons of housing. Maybe go around Carousel Park. Sounds like a great time to me. Might a bit of commercial here. It's like a little local sort of corner shop. Maybe some North American waterfront business. Just one building. Maybe actually, didn't we remove a really small signature commercial? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we had the lobster tail down, didn't we? A bit of a restaurant here on the river. Wouldn't mind another commercial building next door to it. We'll leave that zoning to grow. And then we'll just elaborate everything else around the back of it here. Save. We just have done, Paul. We just saved. I do appreciate the reminders though. Please don't stop. Can I grab that sand texture? Might drag this out so I almost an extended playground out the back of the pub. Quite a UK vibe that, although I'm sure other pubs around the world also have children's play areas in their beer gardens. I'm going to bring this in line with the, well then again I'm waiting for commercial there, aren't I? No, we'll just have one building here. I even place another cycling building actually. Or something. Something will go there. Okay, let's mark out the property boundary of the lobster tail. God, I wish I had fencing now. Can't wait for fencing to come back to vanilla. I did ask a few episodes ago in Yoakley if people would mind if I added the extra networks mod just so I can use fencing, but it was pretty unanimously no, keep it vanilla. But God, I miss my fences so much. And putting a petrol station every so often. Yes, that's a good idea. I always forget they're there. Forget they're there. Hey Tess, how are you? Can't understand what you're saying, my friend, but hello to you. Witness Malik neighbours tear his ACL there with the shirt and I'm still scarred. Yeah, not good. It's a bad one. Egg house settling into the new house going? All done or still some ongoing projects? Yeah, all good. I've been in since August now. We're not far off 6 months actually, holy crap. But yeah, all good. I've started painting the bedroom. Which is going up as Charleston Grey from Fire and Ball. Well, Charleston's colour, Fire and Ball's colour, but not their brand because it's too expensive. Got it from being cute. But still the same colour. Yeah, I'm doing the bedroom in that. So that's I'm just going to tackle one room at a time. Like, the house is livable. Like, it's not like it's old and decrepit and desperately needs work doing to it. Like, it's absolutely fine. But it's just very plain. It's a very blank slate. Everything's very beige and cream because it was a holiday let before I bought it. So, there's just not a lot of colour in it, you know. Now I'm painting the walls grey, which isn't particularly better. But it'll be nice and modern, I think. But yeah, it's good. Thank you for asking. I appreciate it. It is the best thing I've ever done. Buying a house. I'm very proud of it. Especially getting one self-employed as well. Like, didn't really think I'd ever do that in my life, you know. Just proud of that. Didn't CS1 Vanilla have fences? It did, but much more towards the end of its life. The fences initially came with Park Life, and then Industries added more. And then a free update last year or the year before added the Suburban fence to the vanilla game, which is the only true no DLC fence for CS1. But yes, it had fences, yeah. But most of them were DLC, not vanilla. Oh, camera glitch. More chainsaws here. Just a nice little extension. From white and beige to grey, I know. Although I've got something really nice planned for my bathroom there. I'm doing my bathroom in green. Green and grey. Like a kind of an oak wood colour. But that's probably the most expensive of all the renovations is the new bathroom. So that won't be for a while, yeah. Another tiny baby commercial building I can use. Just a little small one. Just little tiny one. Arts and crafts bar. Fits and sets. I suppose yes is the answer to that then. Maybe spin it around. Yeah, there we go. But I can then join you two together, can I not? It still haven't fixed the crazy camera glitch? No, it still does it. Happens to me all the time. All the time. Is there a room for a tiny little bit of car parking in there? No. No, that's fine. Let's do some trees instead then. Okay. That's a nice little residential block there, isn't it? Little plop of parks and place to go out to eat on a Friday night for everyone that lives around here. The lobster tail that was caught over in the downtown ports there, maybe. Cool. Where are you flooding from? Let's have a look up at the contour lines here. Because that water's not coming from this side. Oh yeah, look at it again, you see it? It is still continually flooding, isn't it? No, you don't. Don't you dare. Am I going to have to do this every episode now? Just come back in and slowly add one contour line at a time onto this terrain. We might have to. That might be the rest of Yoakley. It's very grey, isn't it? It's a bleak Yoakley winter, everyone. Oh, Tess Verstappen with a €5 super chat in German. Third besten CS1 und 2 Spieler. Don't know what that means. Sounds nice. Thank you, Tess. Appreciate the €5, mate. If anyone can translate. Green and grey. Tell me you're a millennial without telling me you're a millennial. What gave it away? My basic bitch choice of colour scheme. Pretty much. I own my own colours. I wouldn't mind some apartments around here. Just some corner buildings, not everywhere. Maybe a pattern here by the water. Don't want anything massive, definitely lower end of the medium density bracket is what I'm looking at here. But we can also factor in a little pedestrian crossing here as well, can we, with the pathway. Yeah, do. For the best CS1 and 2 player, pronunciation was on good point there. Oh, good. I'm glad I didn't butcher the German. I think German, for the most part, can be quite easy to read. A lot of the... Unless it's like a really intense German word where there's lots of Z's and H's and W's. Like, they can be pretty hard. But a lot of it does translate quite nicely to English. A lot of the words are very similar, so... Like, you can kind of make that out, can't you? Like, you... Den besten at CS1 and 2. You can sort of make an assumption, can't you? But thank you, Tess. I appreciate it, mate. Shout out to the Germans in the chat. Love to visit Germany. The Black Forest is on my bucket list. Don't think I'm massively asked about... Although, to be fair, I'd probably like to see Berlin. I bet there's quite a lot of interesting historical stuff there. But, yeah, I'd love to see the Black Forest. Definitely on like my European hit list, you know. along with Dalmatian coast, northern France, where all the war beaches were. I'd love to see that. The Chinese courthousings turned out alright, didn't they? They're very stylized, but not too stylized actually. We do love a basic B, we do. Basic Bs make the world go round. Cities Water does look better, do you think? It can look really nice in the shallows. We had a city showcase with someone who had it quite tropical. Yeah, when it gets shallow like this, like, you see the light reflection there and like the shimmering on the water, like it looks good there, right? It looks real good there. But then there's other instances where it keeps flooding and not behaving with the terrain where it doesn't look so good. Such as this. But it's fine. It's fine. Oh, have I zoned you? Oh, haven't I? I've used the wrong fucking zoning style. That's North American low density. I wanted Southwest. Sorry everyone, you're gonna have to regrow. Don't worry about it. It won't take you long. There we go. That'll just come in over time. And then a bit more residential over here. I probably will leave this as floodplain. I'm not going to put any more houses over here. I'll leave it as extra land in case I essentially need to create a flood wall just made out of dirt to contain the river if it does eventually come to that. Because I have a feeling it might somehow. I just think it's going to keep rising up back into. On trees, you can make it. Might even do some cute kind of behind building car parking here actually by this apartment block. Just to bring some life behind the building here against the water. I think just that'll be fine. And did we remove any services from here? Doctors, surgeries, etc.? I don't think we did we? There's not an awful lot around here. Could we accommodate a clinic? Possibly over here. Yeah, okay. We'll do a clinic over there then. Yeah, and then we'll finish off this little block here. There's a YouTube channel that does videos on the origin of German and English language, and the Old English is quite similar to German, random information. Yeah, you can probably see that, can't you? Imagine a lot of the languages derived quite similarly as they evolved through the eons, being two relatively close countries. Same with Italian and Spanish as well. I can speak a little Italian, but a lot of it translates quite well to Spanish as well. Come stai and come estas as an example. So you can kind of pick up basic phrases by knowing one of the language, right? At least that's how my brain works with it anyway. I did high school French, but remember very little of it. I learn more French now from a down in the Discord than I ever did in school. Which, by the way, the Discord is linked below. Come and join us for a friendly good morning and post some pictures of your food or your pets over there if you're not in the Discord with us. People in random chat will assure attest to how wonderful the Discord is. Maybe another apartment building here actually rather than these trees. We'll pretty much stick with Southwest. Okay. We got a car crash, is it a good one? No, just an oil tanker's tipped over. God, that's not good, is it? Imagine if they added an update where, like, if an oil tanker did crash, there was a risk of explosion, and it would literally just, like, decimate the area which it detonates. That'd be a fun way to kind of integrate some realism, wouldn't it? Probably more appropriate for workers and resources, that I imagine. Rather than CS. Some crazy terrain happening here. Okay, honestly, I can't remember what any of this was here now. So I'll probably just rebuild this area. I know there was some basketball courts over here, but it wasn't anything significant, I don't think, was it? I want the clinic over here as well, so we'll reform our options to focus on that, I think. Get rid of all this gate. Cool. Are you surfaces? Why can I not delete you? Are you okay? Are you really going to make me delete every single node on one of them? Yeah? Okay. I can't just draw a road over you to delete you, can I? Okay, I don't know why that's behaving like that. That's fine. We'll accommodate the clinic first, and then we'll worry about what'll sit on the riverfront. So in terms of med clinic options... These are all far too big. It's either the UK or the Southwest. I do like the Southwest clinic, to be fair. Let's start another debate. How toasted is perfectly toasted? Barely toasted, like just about to go brown. If it's full brown or straight up burnt black, then absolutely not. No, get it away from me. Like just barely toasted is the perfect toast for me. I know you said just 2 words, but your Italian pronunciation is perfect, mate. Thank you. I learned my Italian for, well, I lived with 3 Italians for 2 years in London. So I picked up a lot of swear words. And then I backpacked northern Italy when I left uni. So I tend to have been around quite a lot of Italian language accidentally, really. And you know what Italians are like, if you mispronounce it, they'll let you know. So I learned pretty quickly. I will retire to Italy one day. I will earn a villa in Lake Como and retire off my potential YouTube millions. We'll see. One day. And I'll just make Lake Como and Garda vlogs for the rest of the channel's life. Oh, come on, Surface, disappear. What is up with you? My god. I don't know what's up with it, man. It's just gonna have to stay there. Hello from Windsor. Hello, mate, from Lancashire. How are you? Just enough to melt the butter. Yeah, that's a good way to say it, Lammy. Sounds like it would end up similar to disaster gameplay in CS1. Eventually, it's just annoying random interruptions. Just replace meteor strikes with exploding trucks. Yes, a fair assessment, EMB. You probably just end up turning it off, wouldn't you? So I mean, like, for some reason, in Cities Skylines, they're more annoying. But in a game like Workers and Resources, I love playing on realistic difficulty because I love that challenge of things that can just go wrong. But for some reason in CS, it's just like irritating. I don't know why. Even though they're both city builders. Does anyone else have that plays both games? Like, I don't mind disasters in Workers because it's like, oh my god, it's part of the fun. And oh my god, there's actual nuclear pollution that's killing everyone. But in CS, I'll just be like, turn it off. I don't care. I don't know why that is. But in another thing, maybe because I play CS so aesthetically and pay essentially no attention to its simulation. Maybe that's why. Whereas you kind of have to in Workers and Resources. We had a bunch of office round here, didn't we? Which is fine. I'm happy for some more commercial buildings. Not the bakery, that'll look too weird here. We have a pub. A pub next to the med clinic. Just so British though, it stands out like a sore thumb, doesn't it? That can't go here. Okay, I think we'll just rezone then, I think, in this particular area. It's too small really for... another unique building. We've already got quite a lot of parking, haven't we? Probably don't need any more. I wouldn't mind actually some more waterfront, riverfront apartment buildings here. I think I might actually reclaim some zoning with the pathways here. I agree with egg. Toast needs to stay a little soft for it to be perfect with Nutella. Yeah. Across the nodes, it should delete. I've never seen that. Is that? Oh, it's gone now. It's under a building. It's fine. Yeah, I've never seen that bug before. The surface is not deleting. Is that new? I've not come across that in 800 hours-ish of vanilla, pretty much. Off to pick up the kids. Have a great weekend, or have a safe journey grabbing the kids, Lummy. And a happy weekend to you, mate. Thank you for hanging out on the stream and being a patron. Hero. So decorate our streets up here. Do we want to bring cycling in? What happens on a cycling level crossing? Just go straight across. Okay. Yeah, I think I will bring cycling down here then. Back to the main street there. I guess up there as well. And then we'll send this into the industrial area. Which won't go there because you're overlapping, are you sure? I'm only adding bike lanes. I think it's the car park, isn't it? Yeah, there you go. Those industrial buildings are regrow. And to encourage further cycling, we'll add more bike parking buildings down here. In CS, you just roll your eyes, click rebuild and everything, go back to what you were. In workers and resources, you have to rustle up replacement resources, manage fallout and future-proof your setup. Yeah. I think that pretty much accurately describes it, doesn't it? I do feel like workers and resources has spoiled all other simulation for me. Very good game. Very hard. Probably one of the most intense learning curves you'll find in modern gaming, especially in a city builder. But if you can master it, my word, what a game. Just going to do some more reclaiming of zones here. That one's not worked too much there, has it? Is that because you're there? Yeah, it is. The building there hasn't recorrected the zone. It's fine. I'll deal with it. Let's just have... Might keep it all apartments around here, you know. We do have quite a lot of need for medium density demand. That's a really nice corner unit there, isn't it? Look at that. That would make a good 4x4 repeated pattern, actually. Excuse me, let me clear my throat and have a drink. I've had it once or twice, and once I got the server down to 3, I was able to cross one node and remove it. And let's see if we can lace some further parks around these apartments. These are probably all too big. You'll just about fit. That works for me. We'll have something a bit smaller over this way. And we'll take this slightly off the road. You are growing that direction, aren't you? I don't want you to do that. I'll do another pathway. Should hopefully reset them. Should be growing here. We got plenty of medium density demand. Keep placing parks and services, see if we can encourage them in. Don't want this stuff going over the pathway there. And then I'll bring this out a bit as well, just extend. And then again, their buildings are going to be there, aren't they? Let's bring it down on an angle instead. And then we'll just extend this playground a little bit. And I'd quite fancy a bush between the road and the path if we can manage it. Probably not left myself enough room. Are we doing another save egg? We absolutely are, Ben. Yes, we are. Good shout, mate. Good shout. So I have been absolutely mad addicted to Arc Raiders recently. Is anyone playing? Do we have any other raiders in the chat? Just want this bush line to follow the path. We'll also add some car parking in here as well for apartment residents. Been using the Arc Raiders music and some of the time lapses and had a few comments on it. So I think we do have some Arc Raiders people. At least in the community, maybe not here in the chat. So I would be happy to detail the back of these, but they're going to change. So anything I do will disappear. So maybe they hit level 5 right now. I guess we'll wait and see. Might box this park off as well here. No, don't like that. We'll just keep it as a bush edge. And run some trees in between. And then car parking, quite small. Maybe over this side. Yes, I'll have that there. And I'll also frame that off with a little bit of pathwork as well, just so we've got a bit more of a definitive border against the car park here. You can almost begin to create some more kind of gated community vibes here, can't you? Playing quite specific with apartment blocks. Yep, they're starting to grow in again now. Over this way. I mean, really, I'm happy for the apartments to just sit in that space now, so I'll just bring trees around the edge and then leave that to fill in when they decide they eventually want to grow. And then we'll expand our playground over here too. Let me end that poll as well. It's been running all stream, hasn't it? Yeah, thank you for 212 likes on the stream, guys. That's crazy. I appreciate that. I hope the poll helped that. I think so. It's usually more than we get in a live, I think, isn't it? Be nice if we got those chirper themed playground props, actually, wouldn't it? Wish they were in the prop pool. We've made quite a lot of playgrounds today. If anything, the children of Yoakley are walking away significantly happier than they were. Let's bring these down. And cocoa beans is now by my side again. Cool. I think I'll be happy with that block. I just need those last apartments to go in now. We've got some zoned here and here. So once they grow in, we can add some finer details around them over there, I think. And we're also missing zoning here, are we? You should all be southwest residential. There we go. Maybe miszoned, I think, with an old style. And then in between these trees, because they're only 4 deep and our road frame is slightly larger than that, I'll come in with just some trees behind the buildings. Just so it looks a little more leafy without those kind of awkward green spaces knocking about in between. Only a few different trees, doesn't need to be a forest or anything. That should do. Okay. I think I like that. 2 coloured trams on here? Why? Oh, I bet you're coming back from maintenance, are you? Yeah, you will be doing. Okay, I think that's fine. But there shouldn't be 2 different coloured trams down here, but the depot is down the road in Shelton, so they've probably come back from maintenance. Cool. Well, we fixed a decent portion of the flooding today. These guys still have wet streets, but it was never these that were the problem. It was all these houses that would constantly collapse. It's flooding again, isn't it? Yeah, you see, it just slowly creeps up without ever stopping. Okay, I'm going to do something quite obnoxious then. To finish off the stream here, I'm just going to bring in a really intense land barrier to stop this from getting worse. And then if we know that it fills up this ridiculous height barrier as we continue to make Yoakley episodes, that it will just continually fill. And at that point, there is essentially no stopping it. It will just continually happen, no matter what we do to prevent it. So we'll have a little bit of water science, and we'll see what happens. Try a key to see if that stops it. That's not a bad idea, you know. Bike key. If these things even want to get placed properly. I think a key would immediately stop it. You might be right, Fireplace. I was looking at your recent videos and noticed it's been a while since we've had a Project Skylines video. Where's that series gone? I really like the concept of that series. Me as well, mate. I have not played any modded CS2 since the Bridges and Ports patch because it's been so unstable, crashes, things not working. So I've not touched any modded CS2 since Bridges and Ports. I will go back to it. I'm just waiting for this current patch to restabilize because there's a lot of mod issues at the minute. And then we will go back to Project Skylines, where Mordra is next on the agenda. So yes, it will be back. Don't worry. But modded CS2 is not even remotely stable right now. So once it is, it'll be back. But I'm glad you're enjoying it. Thank you for asking. This is very rough and ready. It does give it more of the canal look, doesn't it, really? Which I don't mind. I would have preferred to keep it river. What about over here, where the terrain's a little flatter? Yeah, it doesn't like it that side, does it? It does this side. You might be right, Fireplace, though. Maybe a key is the way to contain it. I'm not sure. I will leave the land in place for right now, and then if it still continues to flood after that, we'll try the key solution all the way through the waterway. But we've at least fixed a little bit of suburb right now, and Coco is staring at me ready to go for a walk, so we will leave the stream there, guys. Thank you for bearing with me and hanging out during that crash an hour in with no autosave. That was incredibly irritating. Probably could have got quite a bit more done today if it wasn't for that crash. But yeah, lesson learned. Don't turn off autosave. It's just idiot. Thank you for hanging out. I know it's been the first live stream in like literally forever. Really sorry about that. Just like when my social battery burns out and I'm so busy, live streaming tends to take a step back from it. So if they ever disappear, that's usually why, is because I'm just feeling burnt out and not really super sociable to be actually sat here streaming, because it's very different to recording. But I really do appreciate you turning up. I'll definitely try doing more of them, I promise, especially into next year, because I love them when I'm live, you know. I appreciate it. But it's actually going live that's difficult. Thank you for hanging out, Fire Priest, Ben, EMB, Feton Ultra, I think. Great stream as usual, no doubt. Already said prior to my later round, loving the seeming resurgence of this game yesterday's official mod support release. Noting this is a vanilla city. Yes, thank you, mate. Glad to see you here. Lincoln, Mongo, Walt, Wallace, Baby Blue, Miss Waldo, Jow, Ryan, G, you're all heroes, guys. Thank you for watching. We'll definitely have another live stream before Christmas, I promise you that. And we'll probably do a bit of streaming over Christmas once a lot of you guys are at home. We can have some hangouts. Leave me a like and a comment on the stream if you've enjoyed it today. Always helps me. And as always. Oh, thanks for all the donations as well. You're crazy. And the 44 months of membership. That was mad. Legends. Thank you so much. See you next time. Enjoy the rest of your day.